True crime friends, I am late getting started today, but don't you worry. I am coming with the heat. I found a new murder. I was minding my own business. I was not expecting to find a murder. But then out of the blue, a nice LDS lady went and killed her husband. Now, LDS friends, fear not. I know how this works. I've been Black for over 50 years, and I know how the media does to sometimes does to minorities. They find one thing, and then they just ride on that theme forever and ever and ever. So the whole world thinks that your particular group only does bad things. Only you in that group like, wait, I know tons of people who didn't do terrible things. But the media loves the theme, and frankly, I'm just going to go with it while acknowledging that I know that not all of our LDS friends are out here murdering their spouses. Only Lori and Chad, they did, and Melanie Boudreaux-Pawlowski, she tried to, and also her new husband should be very careful because somebody could talk her into poisoning him too, but that's another story for another day. This new lady, Kouri Richins, ciao. Okay, this is what happened. So I think, first of all, the Richins were not that religious, because if you will recall, our Mormon friends, they wear undergarments, right? And the undergarments you're supposed to wear under your regular clothes, and they're pretty modest. So if you're going to wear something to cover your undergarments, you have to wear modest clothing. The pictures that I saw of Kouri, the murderer, she was not wearing her garments. I mean, maybe she had like a racerback garment. I don't know. Something tells me that's not a thing, but she wasn't wearing her garment. So that's number one. Number two, she poisoned her husband with an alcoholic beverage. Y'all can't drink coffee or tea. I know you're not supposed to be drinking alcohol. So how you poison this man with a Moscow Mule is beside me. But maybe it was a virgin Moscow Mule. What goes in a Moscow Mule? I don't drink. So child, I do not know what traditionally goes in a Moscow Mule. You know what's not supposed to be in it? 5 times the lethal dose of fentanyl. You know what was in this dude's? 5 times the lethal dose of fentanyl. Oh no, but that was not enough because she had big ones, big balls. They was hanging low because she poisoned the dude once and he just got sick, but he did not die. And she was like, oh, that's unfortunate. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, drug dealer friend, listen, I tried to poison him once and he didn't die. I'm gonna need some more of that good. You got me? Okay, $900 worth. Thanks so much. Bye. So after the first time she poisoned him, I believe it was Valentine's Day. So rude, and what a way to ruin a holiday. He's out here telling his friends, yeah, I think my wife tried to poison me. Sir, the first sign that it's time for you to leave your marriage is if you eat something and get sick and you think, oh, I believe my spouse is trying to poison me. That's not something you're going to get a second shot at with me. Listen, if I eat at your house one time and I find one stray little anything, if it's an eggshell, if it's a hair, if it's a roach leg, anything, I'm not going to eat at your house again. If you are my spouse and I suspect poisoning, we eat McDonald's from here on out and you can't touch none of it. No, you're not going to get the chance to make me a second meal. But maybe she asked for forgiveness. Maybe she said a prayer, lit a candle. I don't know what she did. But, well, I know what she did. She made him a Moscow Mule just a couple weeks later, but not before they closed on a new house. Oh, girl, how you going to pay that mortgage? I hope you got some good life insurance because something tells me you're going to need it. And now you're going to have to mortgage that house to help pay off your lawyer fees. But wait. It was not enough that she poisoned him first on Valentine's Day, and then he continued to eat with her. Then later, she poisoned him a second time, and he died. And that was very sad. Obviously, the first time he didn't die. When he died, she wrote a book about grief. Oh, my husband died unexpectedly last year. Isn't that so terrible? Oh, me. Oh, my. She wrote a children's book so that children could understand that their father is always with them. This is what I'm thinking. I think she was associated with Lori Vallow because in her book, she was like, your father is still with you. His spirit is still with you. Maybe Lori thinks Tylee and JJ are still hanging out with her. We need to get Reverend Serafina, Donna Serafina on this case so the good psychic can tell us what's going on because we do not know all the details. And you know Donacina Farah, Sarah Donafina, the space alien psychic knows all. She knows all. She tells all. She puts it on her YouTube channel. Wait, as an aside, I took some melatonin. I was like tired but not sleepy last night, so I laid down and I wasn't falling asleep. And so I woke up and took a little melatonin. And you know melatonin can give you vivid dreams. And so this morning when I woke up, I was like, oh Lord, I dreamed that I sent an email to the alien psychic, Reverend Serafina Donna Serafina. One of those is her correct name. I just don't remember which one, so I say them both. Anyway, I was like, that's so crazy that I dreamed that. Oh my God. And then I looked at my sent email. I sent her an email, y'all. I sent her an email. It's melatonin? Is that like, what's that one that makes you sleep eat? Ozempic? No, that's the one that makes you skinny. There's a drug out here in these streets that people take to fall asleep and then they do crazy things on that drug. Is melatonin included in that class? What if she writes me back? Oh my God. I emailed the psychic. I sleep emailed the psychic. It was after 9:30. It was the middle of the night. I don't know what I was doing. Anyway, if she calls me back, I'm going to ask her about this case. What about Kouri Richland and what exactly happened? And it's one thing to poison your husband and then quietly go on with your life, but then to poison your husband, write a children's book, go on a television show all over the country and talk about the children's book that she was promoting her book. Okay, girl, was she in Idaho, Iowa, ayahuasca? Was she over there with the potatoes and Lori Vallow? Because they could be in jail together. That's the bud of a new cult. That might be the new Children of the Firstborn or whatever that cult that she and Chad were in was called. But I want to know everything about this case, especially since there are no dead children. Now, there will be some orphan children in this. The father has died. The mother has gone to prison. And you know, they got like 3 or 4 kids. She was like, there's a cute little cartoon picture of their daddy on the front of the book. I wonder if there's a picture of their daddy all laid out with X's on his eyes and an empty Moscow Mule cup laying on the floor beside him. Girl, how you going to explain this? How are you going to explain this? And what is the recipe for a virgin Moscow Mule? I think that has ginger ale in it or ginger beer. I love all things ginger. Plus, it helps soothe your stomach. If there's a recipe for a virgin Moscow Mule, I would like that, please, and thank you. No fentanyl and also no alcohol, because I'm not an alcohol girl. I'm not an illicit drug girl either. But listen, they did this dude's autopsy and they was like, we don't know why he died. We're going to have to wait for the toxicology. The toxicology came back and said that he had been dosed with illicit fentanyl. Is there medical grade fentanyl? What is the application for medical grade fentanyl? Is that like marijuana? Like if you get sick, you can get that good and get the good marijuana that's really potent and that like heals you or takes away your pain or does whatever medical marijuana does. What does medical fentanyl do? I thought fentanyl in general just like made you high and then made you dead. There's a therapeutic application for fentanyl. So now I got to go down a Google rabbit hole, hopefully while I'm not at work, so I can figure out what does medical grade fentanyl do. I thought it just killed people. Maybe it has like a good side and an evil side, like this killer lady did. But her evil side, she is also going to be in prison eating some bologna casserole. What excuse is she going to have? She tried twice. And the person who gave her up, the person who put the nail in her coffin, because she had all the emails and they had the phone records, but she did the emails and then she deleted them. She sent the text messages and she deleted them. And the cops were not able to retrieve them. Okay, good for you, lady. You're good at crime. You know who gave her up? The drug dealer. The drug dealer went to jail on another charge. They was like, psst, hey, drug dealer dude. What happened with the nice Mormon lady with the books? And he was like, oh, let me tell you what happened. You would take some of my time off? Let me tell you what happened. Turns out there's no drug dealer client confidentiality. She ain't know. I mean, probably prior to murdering people, she was a good, upstanding citizen. So how was she supposed to know that she did not enjoy confidentiality between her and her drug dealer? I would not have thought that. There's doctor-patient. There's lawyer-client. No drug dealer. Apparently, nail technicians, no confidentiality. We found that out in Murdoch. And if you tell your children some stuff, they gonna tell too. We found that out with the Zachariah Anderson case. Who says true crime is not educational? So once I figure out what the medical use for fentanyl is, probably pain relief, probably deep pain relief. Also, deep life relief. If life is getting you down, take some fentanyl. You're not going to be around for very long. Okay, I have to go research fentanyl. Also, maybe take a nap. Also, maybe get some work done. Y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.